Gentlemen, this is your captain speaking along with El Jefe and the Walker. Welcome to episode 277 of Max Wrestling, the action adventure show. On all podcast platforms and Andre Corbeil's Wrestling with Wrestling. It is July 2nd, I nearly said June. We've entered the 7th month of 2020, God help us. And we are set not only to kick off the 2020 King of the Mic today with Travis the Walker literally going face to face with Cypher, but also the Demoness will be defending the promo championship against Rob Chef. Now, with all that to come, I have to wonder if WWE were trying to make everybody laugh after how dark last week was with Extreme Rules, the horror show. I mean, this has to be a joke, right? No, it's absolutely real. That is the name of the pay-per-view, and I didn't think we could get any more butt fucking ridiculous than Great Balls of Fire, but here we are.
I was just gonna go with, have we heard a crazier one yet? But nope, This one takes a kick. I mean, it sounds normal, but what in the fuck? We're not even in like October. Like, you can't even play the Halloween spin.
No, it's July, and we're having a horror show pay-per-view.
Well, there's a lot of places around, like theaters, like musical theaters and like plays, that kind of stuff. There's a lot of places around here. They actually do a summer version of Rocky Horror Picture Show. So
I think musicals are universal, though.
Yeah.
I can imagine Vince now dressing in drag.
Well, I was thinking Braun Strowman.
I have a funny feeling like he would do that, no problem.
Let's bring back Vito.
Yeah.
It's also just so unnecessary. Why does Extreme Rules even need a tagline? That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah. I don't understand why it needs a tagline.
It would make more sense if it was something like, I don't know, Hardcore Night. Or, well, originally it was One Night Stand, Extreme Rules.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That would have worked a hell of a lot better than Horror Show.
Like, the only reason I can think of them calling it the Horror Show is Bray Wyatt. And it's not even The Fiend, it's the Eater of Worlds, Bray Wyatt.
Does that mean we're getting red? Like that fucking red light during the whole match?
Oh, please, no, not again.
It's the only... That's all I can think of.
Okay, well, before we kick off King of the Mic 2020, let's see who this year's Monarch will be facing at Promo Slam 2020. For the first time ever on a regular episode, the following bout is for the Promo Championship.
The tail of the tape for this one. The stats line up completely in favor of the challenger, but we know that good stats don't always get you the W. Let's take it down to Moses Marquez for our main event introductions. This bout is sponsored by the Four Corners Network and Max Podcast. This is an official promo order contest, and the judges this evening are Dazzy Lee, Daniel Crimmins, and Michael Larkin. Hey now! just one round for the Max Wrestling Promo Championship of the world. Introducing first, the challenger, fighting out of the blue corner. His promo artist has a professional record of 1 win with just 1 loss. Standing 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 195 pounds. Fighting out of the toughest part of Queens, New York, here is the leader of the Joker Club, Rob Shea.
You understand the only person that's in this promo league that's actually from hell would be me. New York gritty. You know what I mean? Like, the home of hard blocks, the rotten apple. I could go on for days. But you know what it's like to really look at a soulless life when you look in their eyes and all you see is death because there's nothing in it? That pause is real. There's no gimmicks there. So you can say what you want to say. But at the end of the day, the only person that has real soldiers of hell and can make that phone call is me. So I love living in this world you live in. I love playing in it because I really run this shit. And I'm gonna end this with the late great. When I die, fuck it, I wanna go to hell because I'm a piece of shit. It ain't hard to fucking tell. It don't make sense going to heaven with all the goodies dressed in white. I like black Timbs and black hoodies. And that's how I end this.
Next, the champion. This tormented soul has a professional promo record of 8 wins with just 1 blemish. She stands 5 feet 2 inches tall and weighed in at 8 captured souls. Fighting out of the darkest corner of London, England, here is the reigning, defending, undisputed Max Wrestling Promo Champion of the world. She'll take your soul quickly and hold the Demoness. Your referee for this evening is Big John McPromo.
Hello, mortals. Rob Shea. Why are you hiding from me? I've come to look for you personally. You see, we are in the Deathly Skateboard Park right now. You see, I don't just roam in hell. I have places all around, as you can see. Chef, you and I have got a history, but it doesn't mean I'm not going to come after you and chase you from realm to realm. You see, I am the queen of the darkness. I rule the underworld, and you, my sweet, have a lot going on in here, like we do. You see, we have many voices in our heads. We have the Myers, we have our brother, the Collector, every now and then. But you know what? The voices in your head are going to be me and me alone. Because trust me, my sweet, I'm going to take over your mind and I'm going to break your mind. You see, Chef, we're going to take you on a little adventure with the Demon R. We're going to take you to your final destination, as we put it. You see, we're going to throw you into a lava lake, but the lake itself looks like plain water to the eye. But when you go in, you don't return. But you will, because I am going to talk to you. And then I'm going to bring you back as one as my own. You will be the hellhound that you already know you are. Chef, come and find me, my sweet, because I am waiting for you. Your soul is mine. Demoness, where are we going?
We're going to a little place I pretend is water. Make it look like it's water, but really,
What is it?
it's lava. I'm going to be dropping his soul into it, and then the shapeshifter will take it, consume it.
Rob Chef, we are family. I have offered you a treaty, but I'm telling you now, your ending will be in there, in the lava.
I disguised it. Didn't I, Demoness?
You did, my Demoness. Now it is your time. Show them what you're going to do. Now throw his soul into the lava, where it belongs. Embrace the darkness. Embrace the madness. Everybody dies. Bye-bye, mortals.
The thing that he does so well is he puts a smile on everybody's face.
Your show. We are gonna steal the show.
I guess it's time for a new order.
Have you seen Max Wrestling?
I will show you the light. We're talking about me. We're talking about the podcast machine.
Your boy, Moses Marquez.
Same day, new era.
We are the best at this.
Max Wrestling Podcast every single Thursday. Go to maxwrestlinguk.weebly.com for more information. Alright, you will find out the winner on Monday after the promo order makes its decision. So, we just briefly touched on Extreme Rules, the horror show. Raw kicked off unusual this week. We knew there was going to be a double contract signing, but it opened up in the middle of a brawl. And the whole contract signing was that dull. The only thing I could focus on was Samoa Joe's surprise ponytail.
Right?
Like, where did that come from?
Came out of nowhere.
It was almost like it was
Is
a
it like
stick-on one.
yeah, is it like one of them clip-ons like fucking Anakin used in Revenge of the Sith?
Oh,
There you go.
dude. Oh. The little Padawan ponytail.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't the fact that it was dull, really. It was just the fact that I didn't care. I don't care about Dolph Ziggler getting the world title shot. I don't care about Sasha Banks crossing brands. I just don't care. It's they're clutching at straws because there's no viable challengers on Raw.
I was just going to say that same thing.
I watched this damn video over the weekend, and I'm hoping and praying none of it's fucking true, but it was like a leaked spoiler type thing, and it said that Charlotte isn't supposed to be like going on her little vacation yet, and she's supposed to have like one more match before it actually starts. I don't know. Unless it's fucking been changed. They changed their mind on it.
If that's
Or
true,
if it's off focus.
If that's true, it's got to be against Nia because they're running this injury angle.
No, it's supposed to be against Drew McIntyre.
Oh, for the love of God.
Yeah.
Well, At least she might get Claymore kicked in the face.
Yeah, she's supposed to lose, like just challenge for it, and then after she loses, then that's when she disappears. And then it's supposed to set up for Bobby Lashley and Drew again, and Bobby Lashley win.
That's gonna be great for all the feminists watching. Like Drew McIntyre literally kicked a woman out of WWE.
I'm down.
But
this is
at the same
you
time,
your world champion.
Would upset.
Oh, we won't be upset.
Yes, it is. I want him to kick everybody in the face. Man, woman, and child. Nobody exempt.
But yeah, it's supposed to. The other rumor was Bobby Lashley again, and actually winning, and then at like either SummerSlam or Survivor Series, Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar.
Finally.
And then Brock Lesnar loses, and then he would be done, completely retired from WWE, that is.
That'll never happen.
Yeah, I mean his contract runs out after every WrestleMania.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't see it happening.
Too much money.
But...
speaking of Lashley, though, isn't it funny how like he said he wanted a divorce from Lana, and then we heard nothing else, and they just completely moved on.
That's usually how they do it.
Yeah, it's as if it never happened. It's as if they were never married. Huh.
Thank God.
I did actually
see... One of the things I want to forget.
I did actually see some people, though, commenting on... Obviously, Rusev is not in WWE anymore, so he's posting these live online videos, and Lana appeared in it, and then people are genuinely like, but... Lashley's sloppy seconds. No, they were never actually together. That was called a storyline.
It's like, have you guys seen Bobby Lashley's wife?
And then one guy was like, but they were in bed kissing on Raw. Yeah, that's called television.
I was like, yeah. And Edge and Lita had sex on TV as well.
Yeah, Mae Young also gave birth to a hand.
See somebody in the background and we're like, yep.
Oh, and then Triple H humped a mannequin in a casket.
Oh, was it dope?
There you go.
See? That one was disturbing. Like I'm remembering it now and I'm like, no.
Didn't they actually pixelate it as well when he was still wearing jeans?
Yes. I was like, he didn't take nothing out. Okay.
Ruthless aggression. Oh, kids, you missed out.
Did they though?
No, well, some things they did.
At the beginning, Ruthless Aggression was great, and then it doled out, and then it got into like 2 bad years of I don't know what the hell.
Yeah. I think after they used all their best ideas, they just tried everything to be edgy. And we had HLA, which then we had catfights nearly every week.
Every week.
Then we had play-by-play mates at WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a pillow fight. Basically, it was very sexualized in Ruthless Aggression era.
Agreed.
Once again, feminists would hate that too. It's becoming a little tricky to follow rivalries on Raw. So this week, Big Show randomly starts feuding with Andrade and Garza, while randomly feuding with Randy Orton, who's still feuding with Edge.
Why in the hell is the Big Show in a feud?
It is
my thing.
Is the Netflix show not doing very well, or?
I found it funny. I heard Netflix pays well.
Maybe he's making Waterboy too.
Oh Lord.
Actually, I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, Waterboy rocked.
I would be down for a Captain Insano.
Captain Insano shows no mercy.
God.
How old are you,
love
kid?
That movie so much.
10, 12? I'm 35 years old, sir.
They're just... They should have paid the extra money and had Mean Gene there and made it like a legit WCW kind of feel.
Yeah.
I wonder what Mean Gene's reaction would have been.
Holy balls.
Speaking of remakes, they're supposed to be remaking Princess Bride 2.
Ooh.
Maybe
No.
Big Show's gonna yeah. Well, they're gonna do like a reboot.
With Big
No,
Show.
I know, but I mean, like you already said Big Show, and I was like, no, sorry.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've been trying to figure out who could like take that slot of Andre. You know,
I can only think of one guy, but he's not white, and that's Bob Sapp. You guys don't know who Bob Sapp is? Do you? From The Longest Yard, do you know that the big?
yeah.
What was it? The big crazy looking dude. I want to play football.
Yeah, I love little Michael.
Oh yeah, that's Bob Sapp. He's also I want to say he used to fight in Pride FC. Big gigantic mofo.
Yeah.
But he's hilarious. That's why I'm saying like he would work out in that spot. But I don't know. It's an Andre role. It's like I can't imagine anybody else. I mean, even if it wasn't Andre, like that movie to me, like you can't replace nobody in that movie.
yeah. It's man, I don't know what I think about it. It's supposed to be like fucking Joe, not Joe, one of the fucking Jonas brothers. Whichever one's married to
Whichever one's
Sansa.
not a douchebag. Oh wait,
Oh,
no.
to Sophie Turner. That's Joe, isn't it?
Maybe. I don't know.
My wife is
But
not
it's
a
supposed
white
to
for
be-
me to ask that question.
But it's supposed to be him and Sophie as well. They're supposed to be leading it.
Yeah, well, she's like heavily pregnant right now.
Whenever they start the filming or whatever, I think I'd be all right with her. But trying to figure out the rest of the roles, I'm like, how?
I kind of feel bad for her because she came into the X-Men franchise just as it was about to die.
Yeah.
Ugh. I haven't even seen the last one yet.
Yeah, I haven't.
I don't even remember what the last one is.
Shit, what was it? Oh, Dark Phoenix.
Yeah, Dark Phoenix.
Oh, that's right. I'm like 3 behind. And then shit, I'm terrible.
Now, again with
missing much.
Again with gimmicks. So Akira Tozawa not only has a stereotype ninja gimmick, but he's already been relegated to the 24/7 title.
Yeah.
That's well.
I still don't know how I feel about ninjas.
My whole thing is like you act like this guy has run around just talking in Japanese. He speaks English, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, and
like, do we not remember when he tried to save Phantasma from getting attacked? And he's like, "Oh man, we had such a good match, bro." And I'm like, "Oh, look at this guy over here just talking English." And now he's like got ninjas. And what in the fuck? You couldn't have brought up like some random NXT loser with what's the Babatunde guy. You could have had him do it.
Yeah,
at least he's actually Chinese, and you could have fucked it. Made him speak Chinese.
We can't even say that Tozawa has been unsuccessful because he's a former cruiserweight champion. He got over pretty quickly with Titus O'Neil.
Yeah, way to drop the fucking ball on that one. You know what I mean? Like the guy had a title run, for crying out loud. Like he was cruiserweight champ. He made that division like relevant for a while. At least I thought so. Every time I went to a house show, he was over as a mofo.
Yeah, and he even had the crowd chanting one sound. Ah.
Exactly. I love that, by the way. That's just the greatest. I feel like I'm completely in it, but I'm also somewhat lazy about it.
It takes skill to get what and yes over, but to just get over.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
And when you can get, at the time, like 9,000, 10,000 people chanting it, winner, winner.
Yeah, and now he's a fake ninja.
And a bad one at that.
The whole thing's like a crappy B movie. Maybe that's gonna be.
He's a ninja in like samurai gear. and like it's like a samurai cloth.
It's like
not even like a real ninja.
It's like a villain from the Three Ninjas.
Yes.
I was just
thinking of that movie. I was like,
right away.
what's the name of the movie? If you don't like Three Ninjas, I don't know if we can be friends.
Yeah, there was Rocky, Colt, and Tum Tum.
Oh God. I have to name one of my kids Colt now.
Or Tum Tum.
I'm gonna laugh if my next kid's a girl. Oh God, shit.
Girls can be big eaters as well.
There you go. Well, yeah, I will leave it at that.
Alright, impromptu tag match followed with Seth and Murphy versus Black and Cario.
Where was what's his face? Was it Austin Theory? We're having Austin Theory.
Oh, he got in trouble when the whole shit went down a couple weeks ago. Yeah, so I think it's just
I remember now.
For now.
I didn't see his list.
I didn't see it, I just heard his name.
He's a gross guy.
Yeah, I don't exactly know what he was accused of or whatever. I just know he was on the list.
I will just say this very quickly. He was knowingly talking with a knowingly underage person.
There we go again.
There you go. That was over like a motherfucker.
Okay, so yeah, we're probably just back to Rollins and Murphy now then.
That's true. That sucks. Too bad for the kid.
Well.
When you know what I mean?
Yeah, behave yourself.
No. I don't get that. Like a fucking grown man. They look away. That's fantastic. But dude, you're a grown man. I don't know. I've always been into older ladies, so I don't get the gimmick.
The cougars.
I was bro. I was like that dude in high school. Like, bro, your mom's hot, dude. Stop looking at my mom. I'm like, no, can you help? Can you blame me? Yes, I can. Oh, I'm not blaming myself.
I think that's very easy as a wrestling fan when you come in with like Lita, Trish, and you're like, what was I? 9, 10 years old,
right? Young life.
Well, we had this tag team match, and Seth's obviously still feuding with Rey Mysterio / Dominic Mysterio.
I said it last week. If this kid doesn't get in the goddamn ring again, like,
hey,
let's go. Let's speed this fucking thing up. Build this kid up. Show me he can do something else.
He's got to, like SummerSlam. Like we've been saying, full circle.
Yeah, it's true. Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm one of those dudes where I'm like, I'm in the idea, because I've been watching way too much New Japan. Let's be honest. They build the crap out of a feud to the, like, you're in a tag match against them, and then you're in an 8-man tag against them, and then, like, they build the crap out of your feud.
Yeah. WWE don't build the crap out of anything.
No.
They build everything into crap.
Facts.
We very briefly mentioned Lana, but she was pretty relevant on Raw this week, attempting to brainwash Ruby Riott. Weird accent all of a sudden as well. It's like she's trying to all of a sudden show that she used to have a Russian accent and has shreds of it left.
No. What the fuck? Why? What the hell? Why did it came out of the fucking nowhere? My wife turned around and was like, I thought she lost her accent.
Yeah.
Like, dead ass. I was like, I thought so too.
Like, trying to show you used to have a Russian accent. No, you've been Californian for a full year. Shut up.
Like, what the fuck?
It used to be...
Seriously.
It used to be full American accent and then Rusev.
Yeah, it was just a Rusev, and then that's it. And now it's like, when the hell did it kind of come full circle? Like, what the fuck is going on? Are you Russian? Are you not Russian? Are you stupid? Absolutely.
Can you act? No.
No. I thought Stephanie was bad at time, or in like, not at times. She's gotten better, but like the early, like the 90s, Like when she was a teenager-ish, like she was like 20 playing like a teenager.
Yeah.
Her acting back then was just the drizzling shits, as they say.
I'd love to know who coached. Well, maybe it was Triple H. He certainly seemed to have a positive influence on her. Like, as soon as they started working together, she improved tenfold.
Well, that's what happens when you understand wrestling and understand what a fucking manager or a valet is supposed to do. I'm not trying to say that, like, anybody that is not, fucking, how can I put this here, birthed through the WWF canal, if you will, and has had outside experiences, most of them have flourished. I mean, there's one dude I can completely think of that is full-blown, I guess, WWE bred minus his, 1 year on the, I wouldn't even say indies. I think he was still working with WWE in an indie. And that's The Rock. I cannot think of another dude that has not had, like, a similar path. You know what I mean? That was all WWE and then actually was made a success. Everybody else had some sort of outside influence. Mankind, Stone Cold, Triple H. I mean, he didn't start in WWF. He was WCW.
There was maybe Lesnar in his original run, but he was only there for 2 years.
Again, these are guys that are like, he's a crazy genetic freak, athlete beyond athletes, if you will, And then, like they said, you had The Rock, the one and only dude. I'm trying to think of another crazy athlete that was birthed through the canal. I can't think of one. But
Roman, but
you know what, dude? He was rejected, but you got to give the dude his due.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
John Cena.
Yeah.
Guys that didn't actually have outside indie, like OVW is not an indie.
The king of the WWE canal, Randy Orton.
Hey, there you go. If you're talking about fucking, that's another one. Born bred through like. Yeah, like that. What is it? That first big OVW class.
Yeah, like 2000.
Where you had
2002
Shelton
influx.
Benjamin. Yeah, it was like Shelton Benjamin, Batista, John Cena, and Brock Lesnar. I think I want to say they were somebody else. Probably not, but anyway.
Well, Mark Jindrak, but he was nearly an evolution, but didn't really amount to much.
You know what, dude? Jindrak is doing his thing in Mexico. He is like the second coming out there. And it's like he could have been but he didn't look right. Like that stupid doc that I wouldn't call it stupid, but that doc they did.
Yeah.
He stuck out like a sore thumb. I was like, dude, what the fuck is this guy doing here?
I don't know if it's because he just looked out of place or if it's because we know he's not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be Batista.
I want to say it's like probably like a little combination of both. But in reality, if you just like stop and you got used to the idea of the three of them minus Batista, and then you plop in Jindrak, you're like, dude, no.
Yeah, I actually forgot Batista was away for a while. I forgot it went back to just the three of them, and then after the documentary, I'm like, oh yeah, Batista went for the bounty.
God, I don't even remember that. Oh my God.
Yeah, there was a bounty on Goldberg, and Batista claimed it because he was out with an injury at the time, and that's why they nearly went with Jindrak.
You see what happens when you get crap booking?
Yeah.
It's not impactful enough for me to remember.
Now, speaking of Ruby, a bad week for her. Just like Liv last week, they're definitely teasing a reunion, which we don't want. Just leave Liv on her own. She's flourishing.
She's doing a hell of a lot better than she did with Ruby, that's for damn sure.
Yeah, she's got her own gimmick. She just needs some wins. But Ruby, I mean, speaking of somebody getting wins, Peyton Royce got a win.
The land of 50-50.
With a very nice new twirling suplex finisher.
Oh yes, this like spinning brain buster or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's completely random if this guy just thought of it off the top of his head, but it needs to be called the Rolls Royce. Please.
Yeah, I'm down. That was cool. That's a great name. Great name.
WWE will just go with something like the Iconic Plex.
I'm already pissed off. And that sounds as WWE as you can get.
Yeah, it's crazy how the fans always have better ideas.
It's not. We're not wrong. It's not like we haven't been watching the product forever.
No, and multiple products at that.
Thank you. Yes, I was just gonna say that. I was like, not just one. Let's mold our life around. No, we've widened our spectrum, if you will, to the point of some nausea. You know what I mean? Like, there's some people watch every fucking promotion there can be.
It's so much fun outside the bubble.
Hell, I mean, Impact has some great moments if you want to get crazy.
Yeah, well, we'll get crazy in just a minute. So the tag team main event was, of course, the mixed tag. Drew and Asuka versus Dolph and Sasha. Highlight of the match was Drew just punching Ziggler in the face and knocking him off the apron. Beautiful punch.
That was great. Sasha's just yelling, "I'm the legit boss," and he just climbs up there. Bam!
Yeah, just a jab. But Dolph now gets to choose the stipulation for the match, which Drew offered in the contract signing. Can't really think what he's gonna pick. Like, just an Extreme Rules match, or I don't know, maybe a ladder match.
No idea.
You're certainly not going to pick a cage match because you don't want to be stuck in a cage with a 7-foot Scottish psychopath.
Factual statement.
The only thing I can think of is Dolph maybe has some backup, so he's going to want to leave the field open.
Well, I mean, it is Extreme Rules. Just make it Extreme Rules.
There's bound to be some.
Simplify.
Because at the moment, there's only one stipulation, and that's obviously the Wyatt Swamp fight. Which is non-title, by the way. Braun and Bray.
So it's like we've officially come to the terms that it's gonna continue onward.
Yeah, I think we all know it's going towards the Fiend at SummerSlam for the championship, which is why I don't see the harm in making this one for the title, because it doesn't really matter if Braun wins.
I think it'd be a little overplayed though that he got a title shot and then a month later get a title shot.
Yeah, so I guess, I don't know, maybe old school Bray does need to win this one to get the Fiend the title shot.
But what does that do to your champion? I don't know. Well,
exactly, they've booked themselves into a corner again like they always do. I don't know. They've got to sacrifice somebody to make this work.
Yeah. I think it would be better off if Braun took a fall. I mean, it is going to be in this weird fucking match where it is, Bray's advantage and Trav, real quick, bro. Do you live next door to Mary Poppins or something, bro? Because I'm hearing birds all the time. It sounds like it's just glorious mornings of sunshine and fucking rainbows.
Well, you're half right. There's no rainbow though.
I'm like, Jesus, this sounds like such a glorious morning.
My family, they're still asleep, and their alarms will be going off here in about maybe 10 minutes or so. So I'd rather hear the nice chirping of beautiful birds.
No, agreed. I'm just saying.
An annoying-ass alarm.
It does always sound so peaceful when Travis is on.
Disney movie in the background.
Oh man, it's nice though. It's nice. It's relaxing.
You're like Snow White making a pie.
Thank you.
That's
what I was going for.
Y'all talk shit about fucking WWE, and I just watch the birds fly and the squirrels play.
just waiting for that intro for Impact.
Yep.
There's definitely no birds in the swamp. There may be alligators though, which I'm looking forward to. I hope there's alligators.
There better be a fucking alligator. It's a goddamn swamp.
Yeah, in Florida.
Or there, you know what?
That's beside of Mike's house.
There you go.
Oh, what if Mike makes a cameo?
Just
just like he did in that live video. He was just sat in the car. You go over. Hey, it's Mike Larkin.
Yeah, right across the street. Right across the street from Mike Larkin's house is like this big ass pond, and it's got fucking gators and shit.
No wonder he's always podcasting. He must stay at home. Stay away from the
Yeah.
gators.
He told me a story one time
there's
about how he went to the kitchen or some shit and looked out his back door, and there's just a gator.
Go to the
walking
kitchen, there's gators.
Yeah, I'm not going outside.
Walk downstairs. Shit, there's another gator. God damn it. Oh, might as well just stay in here and do some more work.
Good evening, wrestling fans. Welcome back to another edition of the Evolution of Pro Wrestling. Woo! I'm Lewis and this is Jay. Who made a bigger impact? Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Or The Rock?
Shawn Michaels? Or Ricky the Dragon Steamboat?
See, this is a crazy topic.
And we got an exciting topic for you tonight.
Who's better in which era? CM Punk or Bret Hart?
WrestleMania. Holy cow. Tonight, we're going to be talking about the best and most shocking moments in SummerSlam history.
Hey, this is the charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy. Welcome to the Madhouse.
This is the voice of Killer Cross. And right about now, we're about to take it to the max. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Madhouse.
Okay, so Impact. I put a meme out actually on, I think it was Wednesday, so it would have been after Tuesday Night Impact.
I absolutely loved it, by the way.
Yeah, I've been waiting to post that for weeks. I just didn't get around to it. So obviously it's the Joker scene, and so you're telling me Impact's better than Raw? I do, and I'm tired of pretending it's not. I think I've said before, I look forward to Raw, look forward to Impact more than Raw, which isn't really difficult to do. But Impact has been a lot more enjoyable. So we kicked it off with Chris Bay versus Suicide. Whoa. Chris Bay actually shared the video earlier in the week of his new move, which is basically a springboard. What the hell is it? Spinning over the top, dragging onto the back into a pin. What the hell is it called?
What the Jesus? Was it like a springboard dragon suplex or something?
No, it's...
That sounds gnarly.
You know, like a tilt-a-whirl, and then you flip him over onto the back into a pin.
Oh, yikes.
It's like that, but he comes off the ropes instead of a tilt-a-whirl. What the hell is it called?
Okay, I gotta look this thing up, man.
Mauro Ranallo will be going crazy right now. He'd be like, it's the double flip spin around spin. Mamma mia.
Like, you tell him, bro.
Anyway, yeah, Chris Bay defeats Suicide. We know he's going to be challenging Willie Mack for the X Division Championship at Slammiversary.
And God, I hope he wins.
You know what?
Don't get me wrong. I like Willie Mack.
Yeah.
But I like Chris Bay so much better.
It will have been a short reign for Willie Mack, but yeah, Chris Bay, like I said, from day one, 9 weeks ago when I started watching Impact again, Chris Bay impressed me straight away.
Yeah.
So I'm completely down for him being X Division champ.
Suicide looked a little rough this week.
Yeah, I kind of think the novelty's wearing off with Suicide.
Yeah. Like for me, it's like
novelty.
Why have Suicide and TJP in the same fucking roster? It bothers the shit out of me. But that just brings me. But that just makes me think about the other rumor here that's been going around with WWE. They're gonna kind of do the same thing with a certain gimmick. They're gonna have a new Kane.
A new Kane. Oh yeah, I saw that.
They can have a new Kane. They can have a new Kane, but they can't do my goddamn thing where I have a masked Phantasma and an unmasked Phantasma. You sons of bitches.
Apparently, Glenn Jacobs is gonna come back as Kane with the red jumpsuit and the mask and whatnot. and then start a very, very short, like probably like 1 or 2 match feud.
This is what happens when you're just so fucking desperate for talent.
And like,
you know, CM Punk's on your goddamn payroll.
And this
get
Kane,
out there, motherfucker.
This Kane is supposed to be like blue.
Yeah.
And then they're supposed to, after their feud, they're gonna tag team and have a very short, like, tag team title reign, and then Glenn will just fade away into the darkness and be done. And then, but the kicker is who they said the new Kane they're looking at to it to be. That's the kicker. Did you hear who that's? Did you know who that's supposed to be?
No.
Yes.
No.
Big Cass.
Oh my God.
That happens like. Oh my God. That happens like I'm gonna shit all over WWE.
I did that little show with Daniel Crimmins Tuesday night in RWT, and we talked a little bit about that.
That move's not very impressive. I just saw Chris Bay's whatever the fuck you're talking about. All it is a goddamn springboard leg drop.
With a flip.
Like while holding the dude's hand. Like a lucha spot.
I'm still trying to think of what it's like, a crucifix type pin. But anyway.
Yeah. It was like a leg drop, yeah, and had him cradled up.
But yeah.
But he's like hopping around everywhere and like way to just like fucking just give away like a match. Like he's like all beaten up in the corner, and then he knows homeboy hit the ropes, and he's like, let me just pop on up. Here we go. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Like, sell your injury a little bit. He's like, nope, fuck this. Here we go. Just pops on up to his feet, does his goddamn move, and I'm out of here. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
It's like everybody used to do this back in the Attitude Era, where you'd kick the guy so he bends over, and then they'd stay there and wait for them to bounce off the ropes. So then you could kick them again.
Exactly.
It's like they were going for a backdrop, but you've had plenty of time to run off the ropes, and they're still waiting there for the backdrop, and you just kick them. Austin did it to Taker once, and Taker flipped back up so fast the back of his head knocked Stone Cold in the chin and knocked him out for a minute.
Bam. Because it ain't ballet, folks.
It ain't ballet. So locker room talk this week had basically Madison trying to get the juice, that sounds wrong, out of Bravo about his relationship with Rosemary, and he just completely stayed silent. And then Rosemary pops up, and then Taya comes in to ruin the day for me.
It's ruin the day.
Yeah. It's just an oddball pairing, Taya and Rosemary, and obviously Rosemary doesn't really like being associated with Taya. She's just using her to get to Bravo.
I don't like her, and I don't like fucking Bravo.
There we go.
I don't like your face.
Johnny Swinger was there as well, being his just weird self.
Yeah, I don't like him.
You don't like him either. Yeah, so we knew that the North were feuding with Shamrock after their attack a couple of weeks ago. Or was it last week? And we pondered on the possibility of Shamrock teaming up with Sami Callihan. It's now been confirmed that there will be a tag team title match at Slammiversary between the two teams. So again, it's still kind of weird seeing Shamrock and Callihan, especially after, well, they haven't exactly shown that they're on the same page apart from fighting after North this week. Because Sammy still got it in his face and was like, thumbs up, thumbs down.
It's so weird. It's like trying to think of like fucking Goldberg and Bray Wyatt going for the tag titles on SmackDown. That's what it makes me feel.
Very, very odd. That would be just insane. I dropped my title to you. Yeah, well, you botched a jackknife. No, you botched a jackknife. You were dead weight. Yeah, well, you can't lift me.
Yeah, you were fucking knocked cold out with a concussion.
I love it though, because what he did was he exposed Goldberg as a fraud.
Oh yeah, no, because Matt Riddle hasn't been trying to do that his whole goddamn career.
Yeah, bro. That's not an opinion. That's a fact. After the beatdown, of course, we saw the North backstage with Scott D'Amore, and that's what, of course, when he sets up the match. But there was a very, very nice little Easter egg in that segment as well, where Scott D'Amore's on the phone to somebody, and he just says, "Yeah, a couple of good brothers like you will fit right in." Dun dun dun.
Damn it!
I mean, it's pretty much been confirmed by all the dirt sheets. I know that's a funny sentence to say, confirmed by the dirt sheets. That Gallows and Anderson are pretty much a done deal for Impact at Slammiversary.
Yeah, it's like fucking them, Heath, Slater.
Yeah.
EY. He got kids.
I still haven't heard nothing on EY.
Well, the flashback moment this week was Eric Young winning the World Championship against Bobby Roode 2 weeks after Daniel Bryan won at WrestleMania 30, by the way. And then at the end of the show, there was a little teaser for Super Eric.
Oh, hell.
It was just his mask, his cape, and the old superhero music. Which anybody who started watching Impact after, 2000... when was it? 9, 10? Probably won't even know what Super Eric is. But at the time, it was a very fun gimmick.
Yeah. Had that hurricane vibe almost.
Yeah. I think it was... was it before or after Don't Fire Eric? I think it was after, because that was the reason they were going to fire him, because he was just like a joke act. And then the fans were like, "No, don't fire Eric Young. We love Eric Young."
Yeah. And then there's fucking... I wake up this morning to a message from Andre Corbell with EC3 sent out another damn video.
Yeah.
This time he's in front of the AEW. Yeah. I'm like, all right, I'm getting tired of this shit already. Just tell me where the fuck you're going so I can just either be very happy or very pissed off.
He's playing it very, very cool because he's keeping everybody guessing.
Yeah.
Which is getting him talked about.
Oh, it's driving me insane. I just want to know.
Yeah. I don't know. It's got to be Impact.
That's what I'm assuming, but I don't fucking know.
AEW.
I know Impact have got the rights to all the old music and everything, but EC3 was the most obvious tease. They played his full entrance music after a match.
Yeah.
Obviously, D'Lo was very obvious with his tease of Aces and Eights as well, but I didn't actually confirm who was coming back. So, the only one...
was Carl Anderson in Aces of Eights? I thought it was just Luke
Gallows was, yeah.
Yeah.
God, okay, let's go through it. So it was D'Lo, the Dudleys, Gallows, Garrett Bischoff, Wes Briscoe, and Mr. Anderson.
Travis Anderson.
It'd be great to see Gallows and Anderson together in Aces and Eights, though. Maybe they can finally be taken seriously as a tag team.
Maybe.
Fucking Revival, FTR, man, and AEW. They're fucking being taken damn serious.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Yeah, it's great. I guess I heard that Anderson and Gallows' contract allows them to go to Japan.
Yeah. Which I wasn't even aware Impact had a working relationship with New Japan after the very shady dealings they've had in the past. But
I was gonna say, I was like, don't say it.
Okay, Nakamura.
Okado. I said it.
Impact, what were you doing?
They ruined the best wrestler of all time. Like, how does that? That's like being given. That's like being given Ric Flair in his early years, being told, here you go, he's gonna be nobody, or no, he's gonna be a star one day. Let's see what you can do. And then they're gonna change his name to Rick Sparkle or something.
Well, I mean, it was kind of similar to WCW with Steve Austin.
Yeah, that's true.
This guy's gonna be nothing. Well, glass smash.
Yep. Well, that's true though too. He had to go in a downward spiral, mind you, and then ECW let him cut a promo, and then that was pretty much what kind of got Vince like, oh well, all right, let's give it a shot.
Yeah, who would have thought you could win Vince over with a promo?
Right, of all things.
Actually, no. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me because Vince loves 20-minute promo segments.
I was gonna say, like, he's also impressed by guys that used to just puke on command. So this was,
he's gonna puke. I love that meeting with Droz, and it's just Vince and Shane and Droz in Vince's office, and Vince is like, "Well, we figure since you can regurgitate on command, you should be puke." And then,
he's like, all right, I'm puke. And then a dude calls his mom, hey mom, I'm puke.
Just trying not to look devastated.
It's like, motherfucker, you went from the NFL to puke. Okay.
I mean, thankfully, he didn't actually become puke. He became Droz, and he did go through a little puking phase at some point.
Yeah, he never really puked like that, though. Like, if you see some of his tape where, like, he was on the field and he would, like, puke and it was like projectile. Because he's full of water and shit. Like, he's just like, I don't know.
Ugh. Nah, he went through this phase with Albert of kind of forcing their piercings upon people.
Oh, that's right. I remember that.
They'd, like, pin people down and then force a piercing on them. I think there was one of Godfather's hose once, so we were going to pierce her nose or something like that. Yeah, they were quite perverse. Okay, back to Impact. They actually had a...
And people say the Attitude Era was the best era.
Yeah. I think growing up, we're like, okay, yeah, that was kind of... What the hell was that? They actually had a match card for Moose's match this week where it said for the TNA World Championship, even though it's not an official championship. He defeated Crazy Steve, then after the match started beating Steve up, and then out come referees, and out come Tommy Dreamer. Tommy Dreamer gets beat up, and then Tommy Dreamer cuts an amazing promo, which deserves to be talked about more than it has been this week.
Yeah, I still haven't seen it yet. I keep meaning to, but I've been so damn busy.
It was so good. I mean, he was taking shots at Moose's NFL career.
Oh, shit.
But one of the great lines was, the world stopped, but professional wrestling didn't, and the only person that complained was you. So
that's great.
His great punchline was, nobody ever paid a ticket to see you in the NFL, and nobody's ever paid a ticket to see you wrestle. It was just an unexpected good promo from... You don't expect a good promo from Tommy Dreamer, because he's just known as this hardcore guy who just takes all these bumps.
That's not true. He used to cut good promos in ECW.
I mean, he did, but he's known as just a violent guy.
Yeah, that's true.
I
mean, he is the innovator of violence, but it was...
It's like, same with, like, Jeff Hardy, you know. Jeff Hardy, he can cut a damn good promo. It's just, he's just not known for that. Yeah. He always lets his brother do all the talking, you know.
Yeah, he's known as the guy who jumps off ladders.
Yeah.
But it was just so much fire and so much passion in this promo, so I hope we see more of Tommy Dreamer, to be honest. I mean, he's probably going to have a match with Moose next week, and then that'll be it.
More than likely. Let's hope not, but more than likely.
Well, good news for you was Kiera Hogan steals a win over Havoc this week.
No. She took advantage. She took an opportunity. She took an opportunity. She stole nothing. And I only say it that way for the simple fact that she specifically said that on Twitter yesterday. Yeah, I stole nothing. I found an opportunity and I took it.
She did find another opportunity and took it, which was choking Havoc with her braided hair.
Okay.
Her rope-like hair. She was sitting on the top rope and Havoc was in front of her in the corner and she was just wrapping her hair around her neck and choking her with it. And the referee was just like doing the 5 counts as if it was a normal submission hold.
Whatever floats your boat, I guess.
Yeah.
Up to your discretion.
And then, of course, main event was Trey versus Madman Fulton / Lance Archer's twin.
Oh, man.
They also confirmed, obviously, the changes to the Slammiversary main event. Obviously, Tessa Blanchard was fired earlier this week and stripped of the championship. And Elgin was fired as well, or was he? No, he's been fired. I thought he was just suspended, but yeah, Elgin's out too. So Tessa's out, Elgin's out. It's now a fatal 4-way with a 4th mystery opponent, which is more than likely going to be the former world champion that's returning. That we just can't pinpoint whether it's EC3, Eric Young, Bully Ray.
Yeah. I don't know if it's Bully Ray. Isn't he like still working for ROH?
Well, they're pretty much going under. Let's face it.
Well, yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. I did make a definite decision on who the mystery opponent was going to be yesterday, and I can't remember who it was. It'll come back to me when we get closer to it. But yes, that's now the main event of Slammiversary for the vacant World Championship. Trey, Ace Austin, and Eddie Edwards, and the mystery opponent. I wonder if, when a male wins the World Championship again, if PWI are going to classify it as a World Championship again. Shots fired.
Yep.
Okay, so before we get into Wednesday night, it's time to open the gates, because for the first time in forever, the King of the Mic is back. And yes, I did just make a Disney reference. Here is first round King of the Mic quarterfinal. Travis Walker Anderson versus Cypher. And boy, is it a surprise for you.
Travis the Walker Anderson. You say you're gonna come here and kick my ass? Well, let's see you come do it, buddy. I'm right here. Cypher.
Clearly, when I say I'm gonna do something, as you just saw, I do it. Just like last year in King of the Mic, it was my debut tournament. And what did I do? I broke the damn internet. I broke Max Wrestling. I broke RWT. Not just with my Walker gimmick. Not just with this mask, but I broke it with the facts and the numbers. If you recall, because I make it a very obvious point to make it out that I am the one that did 91%. My debut match, I defeated Moses Marquez by 91%. And I'm gonna do it again. If he can get past whoever it is he's up against, if he can meet me in the finals, I'll beat his ass again in this tournament. I have been in King of the Mic, Promo Series. I've main evented Promo Slam. And I look to do it again because I'm going to win this tournament and become King of the Mic. And I'm going to go on to Promo Slam, whether it's Nikola or Rob Chef. I'm going to be at that top slot. I'm going to be the one going to Promo Slam to become a 2-time promo champion. When I say I'm going to do something, 9 times out of 10, I do it. I either kick somebody's ass, which I do all the time. And like I said, I broke the internet last year. I broke it with the numbers and my gimmick and my debut. This year, I'm breaking it by kicking somebody's fucking ass in real life. I just hit my best friend with a stunner. Do you honestly think somebody from across the country or across the other pond, do you honestly think I'm gonna hold back on them? I never hold back. And I don't plan to stop now. I will be the next King of the Mic.
Hey, Walker. Surprise, motherfucker. Oh. Well, now that that's taken care of, on the King of the Mic. Now, whoever I face after I face the Walker, I really don't care at this point. Because, see, I came here to win. This is my turn. This is my destiny. I don't care if the Demoness has the title. I don't care who wants the title. I want it. This is my time to shine. Y'all got a problem with it? You know where I'm at now. You can come knock on the door. We'll settle it like we settled it today. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm in a little pain. I'm a little banged up, but I'm still here promoting myself in the King of the Mic tournament. This is what it's all about. Who wants to be the best? Who wants to get left in the back, scratching and clawing to get back to where they were, while I'm sitting in first place getting ready to take your crown. Now it might come to shock to you that I'm being a little aggressive. I'm sorry. Would this help? Or with this help? It doesn't matter. This is all out war now, and I'm coming for whatever comes for me first. Now the Demoness, I'm gonna take the title from her. That's bottom line. I'm coming for what's mine. I've been patient long enough. I've been smiling long enough. I've been laughing and joking long enough. There's still some doubters out there saying I don't deserve it, but guess what? I'm coming for it. There's nothing you can do to stop me. Obviously, you can see I'm the juggernaut, bitch. So, with that being said, it's time for me to finally take the reins of the situation and take control. I want the title. I'm not demanding it. I'm not begging. I'm not bitching or complaining. I want the title. So whoever I gotta face next time in this tournament, whether it be Mike Jolly or Ted P, De Niro, 2 people I've already faced and beaten, history's gonna repeat itself, baby, and I'm coming for it. And if I get past them, whoever I face between Moses Marquez, Crooked, Smile, Ron, and whoever else is in the tournament, they'll meet the same fate, because I promise you this, my food stays on my table and nobody's taking a bite of what's mine. And I promise you this also, Demoness, your title's gonna be wrapped around my tight little waist soon enough. So I want you to laugh about that in the darkness, because I'm coming to the depths of hell to take what's mine. And I'll fight every demon, I'll fight every monster, I'll fight anything that gets in my way. Because once I get control of the title, things are gonna change. For the better. I'm not a complete dictator, I'm still nice, but still. I'm coming for what's mine. And if you ain't cool with that, they don't expect no mercy from me. That's why I'm gonna be the next King of the Mic winner.
Cypher.
Ah! 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 Ah!
Hey everybody, it's the interview queen Alicia Atute here, and you are currently listening to the Max Wrestling Podcast. It's time to take it to the max.
This is the pretty badass Kelly Klein telling you to turn it to 11 and take it to the max.
And once again, just like the promo championship match, the winner will be announced on Monday after a thorough debate among the promo order. So on to last night's head-to-head kind of pay-per-view, kind of not special episodes of AEW and NXT. Congratulations, Travis, on becoming a 2-time predictions champion.
Thank you. Of course, AEW's involved, so of course I'm going to get the win over it. And we also found out that it's going to be a 3-week special for AEW as well.
Oh yeah, Fight for the Fallen. Which has now been rescheduled for the Mox Brian Cage match, because Mox is isolating.
Oh damn! And God Almighty, how fucking Taz talked about that.
Oh, he took shots at WWE too.
Oh man, shots fucking fired hard.
I mean, sometimes people will complain about AEW taking shots at WWE, but this one was very much deserved.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So it was.
It was so well done.
Yeah.
And well said. It was so great. I loved it.
It was Mox. You've been tested twice, and you knew when you got here you'd be tested again, because we don't run no slop shop.
Yeah.
That was great.
Taz has always been able to cut a good promo, and don't nobody tell me otherwise.
Oh no.
Honestly, at first I thought he was gonna like kayfabe it and be like, you're not, you're just away or whatever, and he's just like, oh, you're just, you told that you're looking out for the safety and protection of everybody else. And then that's when he goes into the whole spiel over the testing, and I'm just like, ooh. I'm like typing to Harold, I'm telling him, just like, whoop, there goes the Hall of Fame for Taz.
Yeah.
But that's Taz's like running joke on his podcast. He's like, okay, this was probably gonna lose me the Hall of Fame. I'm like, bro, you probably lost the Hall of Fame like 2 years ago, so don't trip. You're all right.
I mean, there's always the Impact Hall of Fame.
There you go.
Yeah, I wonder who they're gonna put in this year.
And then there was damn JR right when they were coming out. Oh, JR was like, if I was Brian Cage, I would never wear a shirt.
Well, yeah. He's a machine.
I don't think Brian Cage does wear t-shirts. It's just painted on.
That thing was screaming for help. It was so tight.
Yeah, what's up with like the damn?
He had a schmedium.
What's up with the big men wearing damn polo shirts in AEW?
You look dapper. I don't
Is
fucking know.
Just because it's a hot climate?
I
In
don't
Florida?
know.
Professional. I don't fucking.
Because
maybe they just
Jack
got done
Hager-
playing golf.
Maybe he went and played golf with Jake Hager before.
Yeah.
Man, the house full of winners. He wasn't a winner.
So Fyter Fest kicks off with Jurassic Express versus MJF and Wardlow, and Great American Bash kicks off with the women's elimination fatal 4-way, which I think surprised everybody. None of us predicted Tegan Knox.
Nope.
But I'm happy about it.
Different. It's different.
Yeah, Tegan's been on a rise for the past year, especially since the whole feud with Dakota Kai kicked off. So it's nice to see her taken seriously.
Agreed.
Should have been shot.
Should have been Shotzi. But Fyter Fest had a surprising first result as well. None of us said Jurassic Express would get the win over MJF and Wardlow. But we did see a little bit of dissension between MJF and Wardlow with the accidental punch with the ring.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's yelling at him, "Can't you do anything right?" Wham!
I'm so sorry. It was kind of like when the Iconics, Billy Kay slapped Peyton.
Mm-hmm.
Like, slapping him instantly. I'm so sorry.
No, I did. I loved this match. I thought it was a hell of a lot of fun. Like, Jungle Boy, every time we see him, he seems to just get better.
Yeah.
MJF, first off, I didn't know what to make of the robe at first, not gonna lie, and then I kind of thought about it. It looks like kind of like a knockoff of something Macho Man would have worn in like the earlier days. And then his pink gear also reminded me of Macho Man.
Yeah.
But like his in-ring skills have legitimately shined probably a little bit more lately than his mic skills. Like, we know how good he is on the mic. We're used to it. I don't want to say like it's gotten boring. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying like we know we get what we expect out of him mic wise, and then when we see what he does in the ring, and it's like, okay, dude, maybe you really are the fucking total package.
Yeah, maybe feels like he needs to prove that he's not all talk.
Hey, you don't have to keep proving it like that, bro, because he showed off.
Yeah.
And then speaking of showing off, JR is just like, oh, this big guy's over here just showing off because Wardlow. Oh, no, it was Jericho yelling, oh, he's just showing off right after the Swanton. And I thought the same thing. I was like, Jesus, man, you fucking give some other people some shine, bro.
Yeah, I think they kind of have overdone Jericho on commentary now. It was great for a few weeks.
I was a fan. I mean, it blended a little bit more. I will say that he didn't stand out as much, but I didn't hate him. He had his moments.
Yeah. I just felt like he was more entertaining when he first started coming on commentary, and now when they kind of realized that people were really enjoying it, they started doing it more and more, and now it's just like, okay, Jericho's on commentary again. Yelling.
They should leave it for the big shows.
Yeah.
Like, if you're gonna do it like that, just big shows only.
There's a lot of yelling from Jericho.
Yes.
I'm not too fond of more than two people on commentary, to be honest. Like, three is okay, but once you hit that fourth one, it's just...
Yeah, three's a cow day.
It's a lot more tedious with WWE, with all these regurgitated
lines.
Well,
yeah. Yeah.
That's true. That didn't help nobody's cause.
No. The next two matches were so competitive for both shows. So we had Timothy Thatcher and Oney Lorcan on Great American Bash, and Shida and Penelope Ford on Fyter Fest, which completely took me by surprise. I didn't expect it to be so back and forth and so intense.
Really quick though, to go back to the opener, how in the hell did Wardlow just not die off that poison rana landing like right on top of his head and neck? Just the gnarliest thing.
Maybe big guys' necks are invulnerable, just like Brock with the shooting star press.
His neck and shoulders are gigantic. So I mean, maybe, but I meant like when I saw that, I screamed. But yeah, no. To get to these, okay. So then you have Penelope Ford, which the last time I saw Penelope Ford, my biggest complaint was she didn't lay her shit in.
Yeah.
She made it like she was just kind of like going through the motions. She showed the fuck up tonight, or last night. Like, she showed up.
Yeah.
I really, really, really liked this match. I started with AEW, turnaround did NXT, and I say that knowing the match that went on next to it. I fucking loved Timothy Thatcher and Oney Lorcan. Like, that was my kind of wrestling right there. But this is, I want to say, this is probably, I don't know. I think this is like the best title defense they've had so far. That's my opinion. I cannot think of a better one yet. I think this was the one.
Definitely a great showing from Hikaru Shida.
Facts.
I think if ever you thought Penelope Ford was just a valet, this match definitely changed your mind.
Oh yeah, it did for me, honestly.
Immediate contender in all reality. Now she's an immediate contender.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
For sure. Like I've been like meh with her. I didn't hate her, but I didn't love her. But
I'm totally with you.
Yeah. Now I'm like, bravo.
Right.
I also love the fact that Aubrey Edwards was in Kip Sabian's face, and obviously Jericho was just throwing shade at Aubrey after Stadium Stampede. What does she know?
That kendo shot to his fucking face. God,
dude. Oh, bro. I was like Barry Bonds' ass.
Up there with Cypher's chair shot.
Ooh, that one. That one took him hard too.
How bad was that glancing blow from Cypher? Because obviously you did try to protect yourself, but obviously you got busted open.
Yeah, dude.
He said glanced what? Glanced off my skull?
Like, damn. Like, we. I'm gonna break some fucking kayfabe here. Like, I don't fucking care. Like, hey, my wife was recording it, so she wouldn't let me damn do hardly anything too fun. She didn't want me to get hurt. Well,
that worked.
So that was like the first take that we did, and it just worked so damn well because like I went to go, I turn around, and then next thing I know, he's just coming at me full fucking force. And like it was a legit reaction, and I put my hands up, but I put my hands up too high, and it fucking rattled the shit out of me. But the fucking chops, the chop was worse.
Really?
Hell yeah, it was.
Well, I can imagine, dude. Corey looks like he's got some big ass hands.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like it's like honestly nipple to nipple. To be honest,
if you know how to chop, that's where it like hurts the most. Like if you know how to. It's not these just like I got a gigantic hand, let me plop you on the chest. When you know how to chop, that's when it's really effective. Then you get like the sound and you get the just perfect placement. It's glorious.
Yeah, so when it came to the chops, I hit him with one, he hits me back, and then I went and I just got too into it, I guess. And I hit him like way too fucking harder than I meant to. And so when he looked at me to go back at me, like I could see it. I could see
the Ric Flair drop to his knees. Oh Lord, no!
Like he fucking pretty much. I was wanting to because like I could see his thoughts, and he was like, "I'm gonna get your ass back," and he fucking did.
Oh yeah, you could see he was fired up in the stare down.
Yeah, he was madder than hell. Oh, Like, he got so fucking pissed, and he fucking, that last chop put a big ass fucking bruise on my damn chest.
Nice.
All right, so TNT Championship, Cody successfully retains against Jake Hager. Very strange that
Hager's on the couch.
They've suddenly brought Hager's wife into it.
Hager's on the couch because only winners are allowed in the bed. Goddamn it!
Oh, don't say that. We just bought a couch yesterday.
He's like, you know what? I just might lose this one.
In the meantime, on the Bash, we have Rhea Ripley. Robert Stone, man.
Oh my god. Why in the fuck did this thing go like 14 minutes?
Yeah, that was the longest match on the... Well, apart from the main event, I think.
Like, I think it went through 2 commercials. And then, what? Okay, now, please, I know my English isn't no so good. Didn't they fucking say limited commercial interruptions?
Yeah.
I swear to God, there was a commercial for every motherfucking match until the main event. Every single one of them had 1, if not 2 commercials per match. Limited my ass. Oh, that drove me fucking bananas. But then, first off, Cody and Jake Hager. How can I say this nicely? Should have been a little bit more wrestling. Not gonna say it like an asshole. Not trying to be this, because I'm a fan of the amateur style. This needed more wrestling. You have a guy who is a known All-American, All-American wrestler, Bellator fighter. He has a wrestling background. You have Cody, who at multiple points in AEW history, they have referenced him as a Georgia State wrestling champion. You could have had a little bit more of that, a little bit more of Jake Hager just owning him rather than it being rather 50-50. I mean, Hager beat the crap out of him for a bit, but then Cody comes right back, and then it would just go back and forth. I mean, it was a great brawl. I enjoyed it, but it was like I felt like something was missing.
Yeah. Yeah, I felt that. And then for it to end with a dusty finish.
Thank you. The dusty finish.
Well, of all the people to do it, it has to be Cody. To be honest, I was a little bit confused as to how it was a controversial finish, because for me it was very clear that Cody got the pin, and then they start playing his music, and even halfway through Cody's song, Jake Hager still thinks he's won.
And I'm like, bro, do you not know your song?
Like for real. Oh, how can you not know that's Cody's music playing? Like, do you got earplugs in? Are you fucking deaf? What's going on here?
Oh, it's like his music's iconic by now. No?
It's like
it normally follows a bunch of pyro.
It's like he didn't realize until the ring announcer actually said the words Cody.
Yeah, that annoyed the hell out of me.
Oh, I hate it when wrestlers do that. How do you not know the difference between your music and their music?
This was like probably Cody's first match in AEW that I just really could care less about.
And it was only 41 seconds shorter than the main event.
Now, do you feel like you didn't care about this match as much because, like, the Hager-Cody build wasn't enough? Did you feel like maybe just the match was so underwhelming you don't care? Or maybe it's Cody stale?
Nah, Cody's definitely not stale.
I think
it wasn't. I think it's fucking Hager.
It wasn't as intense as the feuds that we've seen Cody have so far.
Right. Yeah, I was expecting it to be a little bit more brutal. I was expecting it to be more wrestling. I just expected more all the way around, I think.
See, I'm the other one that wants more goddamn wrestling.
I mean, if it was just like an impromptu like open challenge, it would have been fine. But the fact that they had a few weeks to build this match up, and there wasn't really any intensity apart from Catalina throwing water over Cody's face.
That or her stepping on him.
And Brandy doing nothing.
Jack diddly squat.
So we don't know who Cody's opponent will be at Fight for the Fallen, do we? That's probably going to be an open challenge.
No, we know nothing about that.
Yeah.
It better. Now is the time for MJF, I think.
Yeah.
No.
Yes. Well, maybe not Fyter Fest. Maybe wait for a pay-per-view. Maybe Trav's right.
Well, I'm thinking, should it be Cody or should it be Moxley for MJF?
Cody. It closed that chapter.
Maybe when they get the new title belt.
Bro, they're not. That's the title belt. Get used to it.
No, it's not.
Oh, but it is, baby.
Just spray paint it gold, for God's sake.
There you go. Okay, can I say something real quick? It's gonna be real off the rails. So it is 5:22 a.m. over here in the lovely Californias. Do you guys normally? Do you know what happens around this time normally? New Japan stuff. So, I just finished. I just watched the final match mainly because it was live of the quarterfinals of the New Japan Cup. And I don't know how often I'll ever say this in my entire lifetime, but holy shit, Taichi just put on a great match. Yes, Taichi, the guy that comes out with the mic stand and the fucking mask thing. He takes his pants off, not like Angel Garza where it's like cool. It's like he just does it just to be an asshole random times in the match. Like, yeah, he went out there with Sonata and that was really good.
I love that entrance. Half the time he's not even moving his lips.
Nope. Doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, so we don't know who Cody's next opponent is going to be, but there is one match next week. We've got Lance Archer versus Joey Janela. Bye-bye, Joey.
Mm-hmm.
Joey gonna get killed.
Joey's gonna die.
And on the flip side...
Holy shit, Tomohiro Ishii and Hiromu Takahashi are the same height.
On the flip side, with the bash, completely unexpected, of course, Rhea Ripley just embarrasses Robert Stone and Aaliyah, which...
I did like the Rocky gimmick. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I thought it was great. This dude was bumping all over the place.
Yeah.
But it was just... It didn't need 14 minutes. It like 4, 5, 6 minutes, fine. Go through a commercial break. I understand it. But, like, it just fucking dragged. It was so bad.
And the whole point of the match was for Rhea Ripley to look like a star. And to further prove
she did not.
That Robert Stone is the worst agent ever.
Oh, yeah. He's a... I'm not signing that guy.
Yeah, I really don't know what to do with Rhea Ripley.
Making her look stupid.
Like
that's. I mean,
when she
unless there's no way of building her to EO.
No.
Especially after that, you can't build anybody off of that.
But she's got unfinished business with Charlotte. I mean, we had a triple threat match, but I think they deserve another one-on-one where Rhea gets the win.
There you go.
But
submission match. Ooh, I love it. I just booked my own thing right there. I'm great.
Following this was the NXT strap match between Roddy and Dexter Lumis.
Okay, you know how Timothy Thatcher's got the what's the fucking the Lion's Den?
The Fight Pit.
The Fight Pit. Thank you. This Dexter Lumis, he needs to have strap matches with everybody. This was fucking great.
It's a perfect match.
I really enjoyed this. It was perfect. Roddy's, and then I was talking about how Robbie E or fucking Robert Stone was bumping all over the place. Roddy was this dude. He was bumping like fucking Shawn Michaels against Hulk Hogan, but he like made it look realistic.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the shit out of this.
Yeah. I like the fact that
I thought I was gonna hate it.
they didn't actually explain beforehand if they were gonna go like traditional strap match rules where you have to touch each turnbuckle, which I've always found stupid. Or the only other one I can think of that used this kind of rules was Triple H and The Rock in '99. Was it?
Savio Vega and Stone Cold Steve Austin in 1996.
Okay, they did it first. Where you're literally just attached with a strap, and it's no DQ, pin or submission. They did a variation with Triple H and Kane where it was a chain match.
Yeah, I remember that one. I could just imagine these fucking gigantic strap shots too. Just
oh yeah,
that wide ass strap is just
yes. There was a bit of a scary moment as well for a fish. We just got clotheslined by the strap.
Oh yeah! Oh my god! I was like, bro.
Now, ooh.
Poor Bobby Fish.
Okay, which one of us said Roddy for this one?
I want to say I did, probably. It's like he's got to conquer this thing eventually.
Yeah, no, let's just keep Dexter Lumis having strap matches where he's undefeated in strap matches.
Yes.
Meanwhile, on Fyter Fest,
I will. The one great thing about Roddy is though, like you can kind of tell he had his confidence back because he actually comes out. Like last week, his beard was just all long and crazy because he's just like he hasn't slept and lost mind kind of. So his beard's all trimmed up, looks nice. And the thing that like I popped so loud for is he got the boom on time and he's all excited. He's all boom.
Yeah.
It's like there you go. He got a win. Because that's all he got.
Meanwhile, on Fyter Fest, a bit of a throwaway tag match between Private Party and Inner Circle.
Bit of a throwaway. This belonged on fucking Dark, maybe even Dynamite. I mean, with Dynamite if you're lucky, but there was nothing to this. It just happened.
Yeah.
It was a way for Jericho to leave.
And for Matt Hardy to, I don't know who said it, to become the Michael Hayes of Private Party.
Oh, what the
fuck?
I
remember
is
when
that?
Michael Hayes was managing the Hardy Boys.
Oh, that's right. I was like, what in the hell?
Yeah, just so that Michael Hayes could wear a tight t-shirt. Ugh.
Hey, man, there's a reason why he's purely sexy.
But in the meantime, backstage on NXT, there was a little bit of a brawl between Candice and Mia Yim.
A little bit?
Well, yeah, a big one.
Johnny's just like, he's just like, yeah, well, she got, she's brilliant, or whatever. It just like goes and watches her just beat the crap out of somebody.
Yeah, well,
like,
all this is going on.
What the fuck is going on?
Johnny's just arguing with everybody. Was it Scotty 2 Hotty?
Oh yeah, that swerved.
There was somebody in a t-shirt and a cap, and I can't see who it was.
I don't know. I was trying to figure out. I was like, who the fuck is? Because Swerve didn't look like Swerve at first. I was like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah, where the hell was Keith Lee? I mean, obviously getting ready for his match, but anyway.
Well, hey, got your back, brother. Appreciate you.
So, main event for both shows, we had the Tag Team Championship match on Fyter Fest.
Both of them were underwhelming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I hate to say it. I'm sorry, but it's like, I don't know. Okay, so we got announced that Mox isn't going to be able to come back. He is under quarantine, so they're pushing this thing out 2 more weeks. That awesome Taz promo, fan-fucking-tastic.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, so now we know we're going to get a second tag title match. So you think we would have gotten like a little bit more out of this, but it just kind of like ended. There was no real riff into building maybe the breakup of Omega and Hangman.
And a little tease with FTR.
Yeah, there was that. But the highlight to this whole thing was Trent's mom's van, Trent's mom in the crowd, and Chucky T just fucking looking like a star. I will give him that.
Now, the weird thing on the bash was those 3 cars were there all night, and for some reason Sasha Banks made her entrance in one of them. So where did it come from? It didn't move, it was already there. He didn't drive in, and he even had some random guy in a driver's seat.
Oh yeah, he pretended alright.
With a dog,
pretended real well.
With a dog that clearly didn't like him in Bailey's lap.
No, and I'm gonna say this I'm gonna say it even though like I totally think opposite of this. Fucking Bailey getting out of that car looking like a total Karen with her jacket and the big old dog, and I'm just like, you're ready to talk to somebody's manager right now.
Yeah, even the dog was like, who the fuck are you?
Now. Right. This dog was not trying to be a part of the show.
But I mean, it was okay for the main event, Sasha and Io. I'm very glad they went with Io to get the win. We don't need to see Sasha as the new Charlotte.
I mean, yeah, it was fine. It was I don't want to say if it was better than the other main event. Maybe.
Yeah.
It was probably about the same.
I think it was
maybe a little bit
than
better.
Tag match.
Maybe a little bit better. But again, gotta say this, referee, how stupid are you when there's a lady with shit all over her face?
Yeah, but it was nice.
I mean, she hit it well for the most part. But then you get the pin, and I'm just like, bro, come on, bro. But it was good. It's obviously going to lead to Asuka and Io maybe teaming for those tag titles, which I think would be cool.
Yeah. Because at the moment, Kairi's status is completely up in the air.
I was just going to say, what's up with her?
Something came out, I think it was today actually, that she was supposed to be becoming a non-wrestler and becoming an ambassador for WWE in Japan. Before everything just got fucked up.
Oh no, I'm going to have to look into that.
I really hope it's not true, because that also would have meant that she's had too many injuries. I mean, she has had too many injuries, like, 3 in the last year?
Yeah, that's quite a bit, you know what I mean? Like, and then considering the fact that they're not, like, light injuries, she's been out for a while with most of them.
Yeah, the first one knocked her out at TLC.
I was going to say, yeah, like, concussions are a big deal.
Actually, yeah, they've all been head-related.
Yeah. And again, when we look at how they went with Daniel, look how they're trying to make sure that this concussion thing is at least under partial control. You know what I mean? They understand that they can't stop people from getting hurt because, again, I said it earlier, it's not ballet. You're going to get hurt. But I think what it is they're realizing, hey, maybe this isn't going to be for you. Your style is not going to work long term. But yeah. I mean, we'll see.
Poor Kairi.
Yeah.
So on night 1, I don't know who to give. I think I'm going to give it to NXT for night 1.
Oh, let me see here. Okay, so better opener, AEW. The secondary match was for AEW.
And then it just went downhill.
At the women's match. So that was really good. And then, then it kind of fell off a cliff because you had that. The TNT title was fine. You had fine and then ended with fine. As opposed to bad opener. Okay. Let me be nice. Okay, opener. Really good secondary match. Bullshit long crap match. Really good strap match. Decent main event. Yeah, I'll go with NXT.
Yeah. And there's even more matches for Fyter Fest next week. Well, there's 6 matches instead of 5. So let's hope we don't get another 14-minute match with like 3 breaks.
Yeah. Are both cards like released and updated, or?
Well, there's 6 for Fyter Fest. I'm looking at the Bash right now, and I can only see 3 matches announced. But they only had 3 matches announced last week, and then they announced another 2. So we're probably going to get another 5. So for Bash Night 2 so far, we have Drake Maverick and Breezango versus Legado del Fantasma.
Hey, alright.
Oh, there we go. Candice and Mia Yim in a street fight. And of course, the winner-take-all match between Keith Lee and Adam Cole, Bebe. It's impossible to say Adam Cole, Bebe without saying Bebe.
Right?
Are we gonna predict this?
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot we need to predict week 2 as well. You know what? Let's just add them. Actually, yeah, we can do it pretty quick.
Yeah.
I'll do it quickly then. So I'm gonna go for Legado, Mia, and no contest.
I like that. Legado, Mia, and actually, you know what? Legado, Candice, and Keith Lee.
And Travis.
I'll go the same as you, Daz, except I'm gonna go Adam Cole.
Bebe.
Alright, so Fyter Fest Night 2, 6 matches. We've already said Lance Archer, Joey Janela, very easy one, Lance Archer.
Lance Archer?
Yep.
Nyla Rose versus TBA.
Nyla.
Better be somebody good too.
Ooh, no. I'm gonna go the other. I'm going the other.
Okay, you're saying TBA.
Yep.
I wonder who it could be.
I'm hoping Abaddon.
Oh, yes. It's too soon for Britt Baker to return, right?
Yeah.
Won't be Britt then.
I'm hoping it's somebody new. Truth be told, not gonna lie.
If Britt comes back, she's going up against Swole. So
yeah, very true.
I don't think it would be Nyla.
In a dumpster match.
Oh yes, please dumpster match. Jericho, Orange Cassidy. Jericho.
Orange Cassidy.
Okay.
Well, last Saturday, Chris Jericho went live on Facebook again, and he started it off talking about how he's looking forward to work with Orange Cassidy and building him to be a main event player and working to put him over. So I think he's kind of spoiled that Orange Cassidy will be over on this one.
Doesn't mean he's got to lose to put him over, bro.
Yeah.
I know, but damn it, Orange Cassidy's gonna try.
I mean, Jericho's not going anywhere because obviously Fozzy ain't going on tour anytime soon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick with Jericho, though, Mo.
Jericho.
All right. Dark Order versus SCU.
Dark Order.
Oh, they've actually listed Colt Cabana as part of Dark Order
Brody
now.
Lee and Colt Cabana.
And Stu
Banner. Boom, boom. Oh, it's not.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, it's a 6-man tag.
Oh, 6-man. That's awesome.
I'll go SCU.
8-man tag. We have FTR and the Young Bucks versus Andy Williams and the Blade and the Lucha Brothers.
FTR and the Bucks.
Damn. Yeah, I have to go the same. I mean, it's kind of hard for me to choose on that one because, you know, Lucha Brothers are back, but they're with fucking Andy Williams and fucking Andy and the Blade. So
yeah. Okay, which brings
I'll go with FTR.
Which brings us to another tag team title match, which could again be the main event: Kenny and Adam versus Private Party.
Kenny and Adam.
You know what? I'm gonna go Private Party.
Why?
Right on.
I'm gonna swerve.
Yeah, I tried that this week, thinking Best Friends was gonna take it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Best Friends.
They teased it with Best Friends.
Best Friends was, but Best Friends, they were more damn deserving than fucking Private Party, if you ask me.
Maybe that's.
Yeah, and it's definitely gonna. I'm going with the retain.
Those are the best swerves when you don't expect it.
Right.
I'll be pissed. I will be madder than hell.
All right, so there we go. Those are the predictions for next week's head-to-head Bash and Fyter Fest. So, in 7 weeks, the first Max special of the new era comes your way as we proudly present Promo Slam 2020. It will feature the first time ever encounter between the Shape and the Walker in a promo exhibition. We'll find out on Monday who the promo champion will be, but whoever it is will be defending against the winner of this year's King of the Mic. Mike Larkin is surrendering his crown from last year to guarantee us a new king. And the Knowledge Championship will also be on the line in a traditional summer freeway as the Phoenix defends against two former champions themselves, Moses Marquez and the original champ, Kenny Killer. That all takes place on August 20th, and don't forget the pre-launch show on August 17th, featuring a judge versus judge exhibition between Mike Larkin and Daniel Crimmins. For more information, as always, go to maxwrestlinguk.weebly.com, and there's a new page for Grand Slam champions on the website. It features a chart of all champions and what they need to become a Triple Crown or a Grand Slam champion. So far, the podcast machine, Mike Larkin, is the only person to win everything. Shocker. 4 people need 1 title to become a Triple Crown winner, and then of course they'll need another 3 to become a Grand Slam champion. They are Kinney, the Phoenix, and my 2 co-hosts, Travis and Moses. Yeah. You both have 2 titles. You need 1 more to become a Triple Crown.
Yeah. Moses, what the fuck have you won?
Predictions.
Predictions and promo.
Oh, I forgot about that title.
He's like, excuse me. Don't you forget I was also Knowledge Champion, Holmes Malone.
You forgot about the title you currently have.
No, I just forgot he had it.
That's our 24/7 title thing. We're just passing it around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I was shocked. Wow, nobody damn else tried to predict these shows this week.
Chad was going to last week, but he forgot to send them, so it was like last minute when I reminded him, and he didn't see it in time. So yeah, it was just the 3 of us this week.
Well, hell, Larkin didn't. Larkin, he's got his nose in everything.
He's busy on vacation doing work. That's what that guy does.
I think Mike's taking a break from championship. He doesn't want to become the Charlotte Flair. We've already called him the Brock Lesnar.
I had 67 title defenses in a year. You got it, bub.
Well, the bell has rung, and it's time for us to bid you adieu. So before we go, remember to like and follow Max Wrestling on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. We're also on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, iHeartRadio, and CastBox.
CastBox.
And of course, you can find us on Wrestling with Wrestling. Big thank you to Andre Corbiel as always. You can find me at the Captain 512. You can find Travis at Walker_TA92. And for all you smart marks, here's where you can find El Jefe.
Make sure you're following us on all platforms of social media Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, at SMRPodNet. God, I don't even know what the hell's going on right now. We have been on such a gigantic hiatus, it's not even funny. Too many things have been going into planning, so a lot of new stuff is coming. A lot of different things are coming. I've started a Twitch account, so some live streaming, live gaming might be going on. We're going to start retro gaming at first. We kept talking about doing N64 games. It's finally going to happen. I'm staring at my USB N64 controller right now.
Oh, GoldenEye.
So GoldenEye is one of the ROMs I downloaded. I also downloaded all of WCW's games, and I want to say there was like 2 WWE games as well. There's also Tony Hawk for those who like to get down with Tony Hawk. It's been very heavily requested and I guess approved by the RWT family that they want me to cover the quarterfinals of the New Japan Cup, and that quarterfinals actually started today. There was four matches that happened this morning, actually just ended not maybe an hour ago. The opener was amazing. The second match I just watched, it was there. And then the main event was fan-frickin-tastic. So I only have one more match to watch, but that review comes out mañana. I will probably go live with that. So.
All right.
So yeah, there's retro, and then Trav, you got work to do, motherfucker. There's no skipping out this time. I don't give a shit about your head injury. I don't do concussions, my ass.
Sore chest.
Oh yeah, definitely a sore chest. I don't give a shit. I've seen fucking Daniel Bryan just go back in the ring with bloody chest and just handle business.
We'll do it Friday.
Attaboy.
Not Saturday. That's my daughter's birthday.
Well, not only that, it's fucking it's a fucking national holiday.
Yeah, it's my daughter's birthday. And people are gonna,
that's why I just said it's national holiday.
Yeah, people are going to be setting off fireworks all over the country for my daughter.
For your daughter. When I set all of mine off, I'm going to be like, this is for Trav's daughter. Then we'd be like, it's Independence Day. I'm like, don't you disrespect her.
Yeah,
she's a Flair fan.
It seems like we're even adopting it over in the UK this year.
There you go.
Because 4th of July is open day.
Board. There you go.
Yeah, right.
Open? Wait, what the fuck? What's fucking open?
England's pretty much opening up on the 4th of July.
Yeah.
Oh, well, good for you guys. It's about time.
Well,
like everybody else has been opened up.
Yeah, Scotland, Ireland, Wales, we're all about 3 weeks behind, so we're still good. We're still safe.
I was about to say, nobody's sick yet.
Daz has to get back to work.
In about a month, yeah, so I'm still good for now.
Oh, a month? Damn, I thought it was like just like a week.
No, we're like England and Wales are a little bit different, so we're a couple of weeks behind them because we make up our own rules. Because we don't trust
we'll
Boris.
play about that shit. Yeah, fuck you, boy. That guy
can't tell us what to do.
That guy just looks like a. I don't want to go politics. I'm like, but that guy does not look like he should be running a fucking fast food restaurant, let alone a country. I mean, and I mean, look at my goddamn president, for crying out loud. This guy could hack it on a television show.
They are two peas in a pod.
Are they related?
They gotta be. I mean, they're sharing a brain cell anyway.
Yeah, a half of one that they have.
Anyway, speaking of other shows, there will be 2 new interviews coming up from Mike Larkin in the coming few days. As I said last week, it's rebranded. It's no longer Max Wrestling in the hot seat, so keep an eye out for Beyond the Max in the next couple of days.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
There is one with Cypher, and there is one with Mike Jolly. So enjoy. And speaking of Mike Jolly, he's in action next week against Ted B. De Niro in the King of the Mike. Plus, we'll be here for Fyter Fest and Bash Night 2 reactions, along with the rest of WWE and Impact. And that, my friends, is the bottom line. Goodbye, mwah, and good night. Bang.
Adios.
2-time champ.